Hey out there, slotcar land, how's everybody doing? Well, we're a week away from the beginning of our point series here in Central Washington, so I thought I'd come out with a video and explain to you guys how we're going to be doing this, what we're running, how we're running it, and all that kind of stuff. So you guys, when you watch the videos and everything of the racing and everything, you guys can kind of follow along and be able to track what we're doing from week to week to week. So what we're doing is we're having a 10 race point series. Actually, we've decided that this year's like a trial run, so we'll make sure everything works properly, the point system works properly, and all that kind of stuff. And then next fall, we'll have a full-on point series. But we're still going to tape this one. We're still going to follow along, give you guys who's in the points lead and all that kind of stuff. There's a couple of things that I'm going to do here at my race that are a little different than everybody else's too as well. So it'll add a little more to the championship series and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to be racing on 5 separate racetracks, 10 races. We're going to be at each racetrack twice. And we're running 6 classes of cars. But we're only running 3 classes, actually technically 4. 4 classes each weekend. 3 from the 6 that we've chosen to run, and then the 4th race is a promoter's choice. So it's up to the promoter to choose a class of car outside of the 6 that we're running, or have like a driver's challenge that they supply the cars for and we run as the promoter's choice. So let's talk about the 6 classes of cars that we chose to run first. And then we'll talk about the schedule and how these 6 classes get down to 3 classes each weekend and all that kind of stuff. So the 6 classes are stock T-Jet, Fray, Magna Traction, Original Aurora G Plus full body, Tyco HP7, and our Magnet class. So. And I'll talk about what's legal in the Magnet class here in a second. So in the stock T-Jet class, the car has to be stock, bone stock, stock gear, stock everything. You can't change anything out. You can't, do this. You can't like have aftermarket use. The only 2 things you can change is you can run any motor brush you want, whether stock, Thunder brushes, Slot Tech motor brushes, whatever you want to run. And you can run a silicone rear tire as long as it fits a stock hub. So those are basically the only rules in that class. The cars have to be stock. We've been talking about ohming the motors just to make sure the motors ohm within stock tolerances. But that's something we'll discuss down the road. Our Fray cars run on the same rules as the Fray and Ferndale. So if you guys want to know the rules on that, just go to the Ferndale site and check the rules out there. All the other classes are bone stock classes. In the Magna Traction and the G Plus, you can run silicones as long as they fit the stock hub. Same with the HP7. This one has stock tires on it, which are pretty good. And then in the Magnet class, you can run any rear tire and wheel combination as long as it's on a stock axle with a stock running gear. So if you want to run slip-ons, like this car's running BSRT wheels and slip-on tires, you can run a silicone over foam, but they have to be on a stock axle. Now within the Magnet class, you can run one of 7 different classes of cars that you can run in that class, but they have to be stock. You can run from the Tyco family. You can run a SRT. You can run a Super G. You can run a Mega G, or you can run a Mega G Plus, or you can run a Tyco 44X2 if you want. So they have to be bone stock, stock arm, stock traction magnets, stock motor magnets, stock gear. All of that, the only thing you can change is you can change your rear wheel and tire combo as long as it's running on a stock axle. So that's basically the rules for that class, and those are the 6 classes of cars that we're running in the point series. Now what we've done is we've taken those 6 classes of cars and took them into 2 groups. The first group has 2 pancake arms and 1 inline motor, and the other 3 have 2 inline motor cars and 1 pancake car. So the first weekend we open up at Stan's house next Sunday, this coming Sunday. We're running stock T-Jet, Magna Traction, and HP7. Then the next weekend will be the freight cars, the G Plus original Aurora G Plus car, and the Magnet cars, and we alternate between those two, between those three classes of cars. So when it comes to the schedule, you'll run all 6 classes of cars on the 2 dates at your racetrack. So you may run, the first set may be Frey, G Plus or Magnet, and the second may be the T-Jet Magna Traction HP7 combo, or it may be the other way around. So if you guys want to see what the schedule is, it is posted on slotcarcrazy.com. If you go to the clubs list, hit the clubs list. I believe you have to be registered on slotcarcrazy.com to look at this part, and it's not that hard to register. Just follow the thing through there and get registered and everything, and you can look at it. If you go down here to Slot Car Racers of Central Washington, which is us, hit select, and then it will pop up. No, they've already elected us the second race of the year. All right, so the first 2 races are scheduled. If you look at the schedule, it'll say upcoming slot car events for Slot Car Racers of Central Washington. So the whole schedule is on here, all 10 races, all the way through. We're running from next weekend, which is the 15th, all the way through February 9th. We have 2 races in September, 2 races in October, 2 races in November, 1 race in December at the first part of the month, and then we come back with 2 races in January and 1 race in February. And then we'll have our points championship and all that stuff. So it also says what classes of cars we're running what weekend. So the first weekend at Stan's house on the Bowman, we're running T-Jet, Magna Traction, and HP7, like I said. He still has to pick the promoter's choice race, which I don't know. We don't know what it is yet. I'm going to have to message him and find out. Race 2 is at my house, which means the first race on this track will be Frey, G Plus, and Magnet cars, and then my promoter's choice, which more than likely will be the Jag chassis cars that we ran for the Labor Day race. So that'll probably be what the first promoter's choice race here at my house will be. So after that, we're not sure where we're going to go yet. So but that's how we're going to alternate it. We'll alternate between, so the first weekend is the first set of cars, the second weekend's the second set, and then the third weekend's the first set of cars, the fourth weekend's the second set of cars. So when we make the schedule, the first 5 races don't really matter where they're at. We just need to make sure that the last 5 races, we're running the other set of cars at your track that that we didn't run the first time there. So the tracks that we're running on, just to let you know, is Stan's Bowman, which you guys haven't seen yet. It's a track that we used to race on quite a bit. It used to be owned by Don Jump. We used to race over at his house all the time, every Sunday on that track. But we haven't raced competition on it, a serious racing on it, in about 7 years. So this is going to be really nice to do. Of course, we'll be here at my house, which you guys have seen before. Of course, we'll be at Doug's in the Tri-Cities, which you have seen before on the channel. And then we're going to be at Jim's house racing on his Radiator Springs Raceway. If you guys haven't seen some of the pictures, go to slotcarcrazy.com. He's posted quite a few pictures on there of that track. We haven't raced on it. It is a lock and joiner track, so it's an old track. So it could be interesting, could be fun. And the other track is at Kyle Betts' house, which is on also a snap-together track like mine, not original, but Tomei Turbo, Tomei AFX track. So same as what we race here, same as what we raced down at Doug's. And it's a track that they got out of the Bay Area in San Francisco. So it's a very highly T-Jet oriented racetrack, very twisty, very T-Jet Frey oriented racetrack. So that's going to be a fun one to watch too. So you're going to see 3 new tracks on the channel here. and all the cool racing on them and all that kind of stuff. We're going to be doing race recaps after the race weekend, so you guys can get an idea of who won what and who's ahead in what class and who's ahead overall and all that kind of stuff. We'll be having, when we do the point series for real, we'll be having a Rookie of the Year contest between the kids, which would be Shaden, Aiden, who you've seen, Kyle's son, and Kyle's 2 nephews. So there'll be 5 kids competing in that competition. Elijah races with us because he's so much better than them, and he can kick our butts anyway, so he'll be racing with the adults. So a couple other things that I'm thinking about doing here at my track is I'm thinking about offering a track championship for my track for the 2 races here. So the person that earns the most points in the 2 races at my house will get a track championship trophy that they'll be able to hold on to until the next points season, and then they can hold on to it until the end, and then they'll have to give it over to whoever won it that year, kind of a rotating trophy thing. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is making a medal. We can't do individual classes because you're only running each class at the track once. So what I'm thinking about doing is having like a pancake motor champ, which would be the T-Jet, Fray, and Magna Traction points all rolled into one. And then I'm also thinking about having an inline champ for my racetrack, an inline track championship, which would also be a medal that would be the HP7, G Plus, and the Magnet Cars points all rolled into one. So kind of a little incentive outside of the point series that we can do for here at my track as well. So something that'll be kind of cool to do there as well. So be on the lookout. That's going to be kind of a neat thing to do too. So we all launch this coming weekend, this Sunday at Stan's house, so there'll be race action up. I'll also be doing a bi-weekly feature car on Saturday. So I'll be doing that. It'll be an easy video to do, and then we'll have some race action, 4 classes of cars. We'll tape all 4 classes and show you guys the race action at Stan's house. It's going to be great. Going to be fun. Going to be a lot of fun. We haven't done a point series within our group, I think, since 0506. So it's been over 10 years since we've done a point series here. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of great action. I want to do some really cool stuff along with this as well. Like introduce you guys to the group in a kind of a neat and interesting way. Show you guys the people that are competing in the points championship. Talk to them about their experiences in slot cars and all that kind of stuff. So it might be kind of cool to do, to throw into the video with some interviews and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be kind of a really neat thing to do. Kind of thinking about doing a blog as well about the race weekends as well, which might be kind of cool to do. So that might be something else you guys might be seeing and everything. So going to be a lot of fun, a lot of great times. We will probably change the classes from season to season. I want to bring it up to a couple guys that I think that there's a couple classes that should permanently be in the points championship, like freight cars. So like maybe 1 or 2 cars that might be in the championship constantly, like maybe the magnet cars and the freight cars. Or we might do something else, so it might be kind of cool to kind of we'll vary the classes from season to season. So you guys, it's not the same class of cars every point series, so you're going to have to learn how to work on and drive a variety of slot cars throughout the slot car realm. So a lot of fun, because that's what we're all about here on Slot Car Crazy. We're all about the different kind of slot cars in HO that you can run and have fun with and all that kind of stuff. So be on the lookout for that. So keep an eye on slotcarcrazy.com. Like I said, in the club list, look under Slot Car Racers of Central Washington. That's where all the info will be posted. That's probably where the point standings will be posted. That's where the finishing orders will be posted from each race weekend. Plus, check out the recap that we'll be doing here on the channel as well to recap each race weekend. I'll probably be shooting that on Mondays because Shaden won't have football practice on Mondays now that the NFL season has started. So I'll probably shoot those on Monday, upload them either Monday night or Tuesday after work, and then you guys can check them out, and you can see, you can check out the race, and then check out the recap video afterwards and find out who won what, who's leading in what, and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. I think we're going to have fun doing it. I think it's going to be a great time. We got about 15 people in this point series. I don't know if everybody's going to be able to run it every weekend, but hopefully they will. And hope you guys will enjoy it. So be on the lookout for all the race action coming up. And just keep on having fun. And if you guys aren't in the point series, try and find one in your area. It'll really help your racing. It'll really help your technical ability. It'll also let you meet a lot of great people as well that can also help you out with questions and all that kind of stuff. It's a great time, great fun, and just give it a whirl. And it's mind-blowing about how many people you can meet doing the point series, especially if it's for fun like how we do it. And everybody's just kind of cool about it and everything. So great time. So I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys will enjoy the race action coming up this weekend. And if you've been doing some racing too, I hope you're doing well. It's racing season, folks. It's fall. All the racing, slot car racing is going to start full bore again. So let's all get back into it and have some fun. Keep the pins in the slot and the wheels on the downside. And have fun while you're doing it, because that's the most important thing. Don't forget to check out slotcarcrazy.com, not just for the information of the race weekends, but for all the other information that's there as well, the websites, group pages, YouTube channels, books, and all of the other stuff that we have listed there. Great time. If you're not signed up for it, go and sign up. It's really easy. It doesn't cost you anything. You can list your collections there. You can list anything you're looking for there that people can help you find. Maybe they have it, they're willing to part with it, and you can pick it up for your collection or whatever. So all kinds of great stuff to do there as well. And don't forget to support all the things that we do here at slotcarcrazy.com, from the YouTube channel to the group page on Facebook to the Instagram account and to the website as well, by going to shop.spreadshirt.com/slotcar-crazy to get your Slot Car Crazy shirts, sweatshirts, and hats. And I'll be uploading some new designs there here soon, specific to like pancake arms and inline arms and all that kind of stuff. Kind of some neat shirts that I want to do here soon. It'll also be available there as well, along with the slogan shirt that was just uploaded recently and a whole bunch of other stuff. So go check that out. Order your stuff there, and it'll help out the YouTube channel. We make a little bit off of what we sell on Spreadshirt, and it comes back to the channel. So go check that out. Have a great week. I'm out. I'll catch you guys on Saturday with the bi-weekly feature car. We'll catch you on Sunday with all the race action from Stan's house. And then we'll catch you again about midweek next week. Not midweek this week, but the week after, with the race recap of how the race weekend went and what we did and what the points are and who won what class and all that good garbage, if you can't catch the video. And I'll try and also include in the videos, on the race videos as well, who won, the entire standings. We'll try and show the screen and all that kind of stuff as well too. So I'll catch you guys later. I'm out. I'll have fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.